Hello, beautiful people. I'm Renee Williams, and here is where hair care meets healing and confidence becomes a lifestyle. Welcome back to part 2 of our series. In our last video, we talked about the origin of our strength, being that strong child. Today, we're looking at how that survival strength can sometimes cloud our judgment in our adult lives, especially when it comes to the difference between loving someone and being in love. Sis, have you ever loved someone deeply? You showed up, you were loyal, you were committed, and then one day you found yourself staring in the mirror and quietly wondering, was I ever actually in love? Not in a dramatic way, not in a bitter way, just an honest moment of reflection. If that question has ever crossed your mind, this conversation is for you. A lot of us grew up learning that love looks like endurance. We were taught that love is a sacrifice, a compromise, a long suffering, a staying no matter what. So we learned how to be loving. We care deeply, we give generously, and we hold the whole world together. And that matters. That is real, valid love. But here's the truth. We sometimes don't realize until later in life, there's a massive difference between loving someone and being in love. And no one really teaches us that distinction. Loving someone often comes from a place of responsibility. You love them because you share history, because they were there for you during a hard season, or simply because they're a good person. That love is based on gratitude and being familiar. But being in love, that's different. That's emotional intimacy. It's mutual vulnerability. It's feeling truly seen, not just appreciated for what you do, but seen for who you are. It's feeling safe enough to be soft. It means I don't just care about you, I feel emotionally alive with you. Sis, sometimes we confuse being needed with being loved. We mistake stability for emotional safety. We build our entire lives around what we provide instead of who we are. Or maybe that's just me. If you're realizing right now that you've loved deeply, but maybe never felt fully seen, I want you to hear me. You are not broken. You are not cold, and you aren't incapable of love. Many of us simply learned the connection through being caretakers instead of reciprocity. We became the strong one, the dependable one. And our relationships formed around that version of us. The version of us that does the work, not the version that needs tenderness, not the version that deserves to also be poured into. Here's the beautiful part. Healing changes how we recognize love. Boundaries change what we accept, and self-worth changes what we tolerate. A lot of us don't realize what we're missing until we've healed enough to name it. Awareness comes after growth, not before. So if this resonates, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means you're evolving. It means you're learning the difference between survival love and a soul connection. And that's a superpower. I want to ask you just a few gentle questions. You don't have to answer them out loud. Just sit with them for a second. Have you ever loved someone deeply but still felt invisible? Did you feel emotionally safe, or were you just being responsible? Did you feel like you could be soft, or were you always expected to be strong? Did you feel chosen or just needed? Those answers aren't meant to make you sad. They are meant to make you free. If you haven't felt that soul connection yet, please know you didn't miss your chance. You're just becoming aware. And awareness is where the healing begins. You deserve love that doesn't require you to disappear. Now that we've identified how we feel, the big question is, what do we do with that truth? In part 3, the final video in this series, we're talking about the standard. We're talking about why you should never accept less than you deserve, because the cost is higher than you think. You don't want to miss the conclusion of this journey. Remember, you are more than just a pretty face with curly hair. You are a soul deserving of a love that meets you right where you are. If this resonated, hit the like button, comment, and share with a friend. Consider subscribing to join our community. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay.